Detective Bolin assisted in carrying victim Jeffrey Harris into the hospital. Detective Bolin described one of the M1 subjects to be light-skinned.
Bloodhound Q50 is light-skinned.
New details in Bloodhound Little Jeff's M case revealed that two unidentified males.
Unidentified males? We don't know who that is. Y'all gonna try to play with us like we don't know who that is, nigga?
It said one of them was also under investigation in connection to the M of Monty and Little Rob prior to Jeff's death.
Well, these little boys are stupid. Now they say,
FBI, open up!
they saying that new evidence shows that Lil Jeff was already under investigation by the FBI. Just going to show you that you only got two roads to take with this street shit. You either going to jail or you're gonna die before you get there. Unfortunately for Lil Jeff, he died before he got there. But honestly, if he didn't, he probably would have died an old man in prison. So let's see what's going on.
To be honest with y'all, with social media being social media these days, the feds don't have to work hard to solve any crimes or identify anybody at no crime scene.
If y'all need a job, go be the FBI gang on phone them grades.
FBI, open
Because
up!
think about how easy your job is. All you gotta do all day is let these niggas tell on themselves, make a few phone calls, and go lock them up. It's really an easy bag. Y'all tweaking on I'm giving y'all the method.
All they have to do is go on Reddit, or in some cases, you even have some of these guys even telling on themselves. Whether it's flashing guns in music videos or lives, claiming bodies in their music or on social media, somehow, some way, they find ways to incriminate themselves to the law. And most times it may appear that they're getting away with it because we don't see them getting arrested, although we watch them basically own up to certain bodies or shootings. But I think history has taught us as of recent that it's only a matter of time.
Of course.
It may seem like they're getting away with it, but in reality, I personally think it's just so much going on that unless you're on the police radar and make them mad enough, they leave you alone until it's your time.
Until it's your time.
In Chicago alone, we have been seeing recently the feds have been taking over a bunch of cases stemming from earlier on in the drill culture, and guys who we thought got away with something are now being snatched up. We've seen investigations stem all the way from 2010, which came out in the O-Block RICO case, that they even had cooperators operating within O-Block since then.
Since 2010,
some of which were being paid a salary to
crazy.
cooperate. Then it's even been claimed that the Shooter Shells case was being revisited, and they'll begin their investigations on his unaliving. And soon, there should be some arrests being made according to court documents. Now I say all this because although he is no longer here, Bloodhound Little Jeff have became the poster child of speaking on catching bodies, trolling in his music, and being obvious than ever about doing so. It's almost like he didn't care about being caught by police. Now there's two bodies that he made it his business to let it be known that he was involved in, and although he never specifically said their names and owned up to it, it's been a lot of subliminals being thrown out there that was clear as to what's going on. Bloodhound Little Jeff, a Chicago upcoming rapper, was shot and unalive back in June of 2024. It's been reported that he was in his ops neighborhood, potentially trying to unalive one of his ops at the time when he was shot and unalived himself.
That's what happened.
Being that he was in his ops neighborhood, he wasn't alone. However, the people that he went there with were further back. When Jeff was shot, he fell and stayed exactly where he was shot at. This prompted the guys he came with to make a decision, whether they were going to leave him there as he just bled out.
The guys he came with, as we seen on camera, is easily identifiable as Bloodhound Q50 and a dude T-Slick. This dude right here. This dude in the red shirt right here who got locked up. He got locked. I'm pretty sure he got locked up for the murder of the two dudes at the high school downtown.
And risk more damage being done, being that they were in their ops neighborhood, or go back for him and at least try to get him some help. And that's what they did. During the process of helping him, both guys were caught on camera as they picked up Jeff's body in efforts to get him.
I didn't even see this.
Bruh. FBI, open up!
So y'all were in a car during a murder. That's accessory. And then when your homie ended up on the other side of the hit, y'all carried him to the hospital. Y'all just involved yourself in an attempted murder. And you could easily be charged with the murder of Lil Jeff simply because you were there helping him. If me and you go rob somebody and the person who we trying to rob, he unalive you, they can arrest me and charge me with your murder.
Bruh.
Y'all didn't know that? I hope y'all knew that. So this, I've been saying, I think Bloodhound Q50 probably gonna be locked up pretty soon. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on Freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to Freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did? Real Vert, if he got any type of implications, he'll be locked up pretty soon. You know these goofies got their phones on them and all that shit. They recording their own live, shooting at people all type. I mean, like, you know what I mean, though? Like, I don't think it's going to be that long before these niggas get locked up. Probably like a few more years.
Help at the hospital.
Especially if they find some more
evidence. But unfortunately, it was too late. Jeff was pronounced deceased at the hospital. However, according to new details within the investigation of the case, the police wanted to question the two individuals that brought Jeff in. Now, most of y'all know, if you go to the hospital after being shot, or if you bring someone, automatically the police are going to question you and try to figure out what's going on.
Right.
Most guys may have active warrants or wanted by law enforcement for some reason, and this is the reason they either don't go or try to hurry up and leave when they do go.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like happened with the guys that brought Jeff. Now, according to court documents that's been made public, it'll say, quote, RD relocated to Area 1 and met with Detective Boland.
Who was RD?
Detective Boland informed RD that he was exiting University of Chicago Hospital after investigating an aggravated battery with redacted observed. Subjects carrying victim Jeffrey Harris. Detective Boland assisted in carrying victim Jeffrey Harris into the hospital. Detective Boland requested hospital security assist in obtaining the names of the individuals that brought victim Jeffrey Harris into the hospital.
You know that?
One of the individuals provided victim's name, Jeffrey Harris. Both of the subjects ignored verbal commands to stop from Detective Boland and left the hospital in a hurry. Detective Boland followed both M1 subjects and observed them into a redacted Acura bearing IL license plate redacted. Said vehicle then sped off. Detective Boland described one of the M1 subjects to be light-skinned.
Bloodhound Q50 is light-skinned.
Redacted. Dreadlocks.
Bloodhound Q50.
Between 5'7", 5'9".
Bloodhound Q50.
Between 140 to 160 pounds.
Bloodhound Q50.
Redacted. Sweatshirts. Redacted. Pants and redacted shoes.
Red shoes. Red. I think it's saying red sweatshirt, red pants, and probably some black shoes or something.
Detective Boland described the second M1 subject to be dark-skinned, redacted, dreadlocks, between 5'6" to 5'8", between 150 to 160 pounds, wearing all black.
That's T-Slick.
Redacted.
Or whatever the hell his name is.
Now, according to a post made by Drill Music 00 concerning the document, they'll caption it saying, quote, new details in Bloodhound Little Jeff's M case reveal that two unidentified males.
Unidentified males? We don't know who that is. Y'all gonna try to play with us like we don't know who that is, nigga? Man, I'm looking, man, come on, gang. Look at this nigga lining. Now look, you might not be able to tell me who this is right here, but Bloodhound Q50, boy, that's your ass, boy. We see the lining, we see the dreads, we see the clothes, we see your face, shorty. That's you, bro. You crazy as hell. That's you, bro. See, me personally, I'm not none of these niggas. Y'all can get in the comments and call me the police. Y'all can call me the feds. Y'all can call me the badges, all that shit. Sir, I make more than $1 million a year. I am not the police. I am better than the police. I am a YouTuber. Do your homework. That ain't hurting my feelings. You calling me the police don't hurt my feelings. I hope his ass get locked up. I hope both of them get locked up. I hope they don't never see the light of day again. I'm not one of them niggas who think, I wouldn't wish jail on my worst enemy. No, you out here slaughtering people. Take your ass to jail so that when I have kids, the world is a safer place with your ass in there than out here. Like, fuck. I'm not trying to be cool and all this shit and street. Y'all niggas just followers. Y'all just followers who think being street is cool. And you think calling me a snitch is hurting my feelings or calling me the police is hurting my feelings. I don't give a fuck.
FBI, open up!
I hope they get locked up and I hope they don't never get out. Especially if Q50 and whatever the dude name is, Slick, whatever the fuck his name is. I hope they really, if they really did catch bodies, I hope they get locked up and never get out. I wish Lil Jeff didn't get killed so he could have got locked up and never got out. Because the world is a better place. Chicago is safer with these crazy little boys locked up. Sorry, I don't care what nobody got to say about that. Because the more you click on these videos and the more you comment on these videos, the more I get paid, bro.
Bruh.
Carried Little Jeff into the hospital. One of them provided a name, but fled after ignoring verbal commands from Chicago police.
So you provided a name.
Both men were nearly stopped and arrested, but managed to escape before officers could question them, not before their descriptions were shared with CPD. One of them was also under investigation in connection to the M of Monty and Little Rob prior to Jeff's death.
One of them was already in investigation.
Now let me say that last part one more time. It said one of them was also under investigation in connection to the M of Monty and Little Rob prior to Jeff's death. Now at this point, they already got a description of them, so I'm not going to add salt to the wound.
Man, I'm adding salt to the wound. It's Bloodhound Q50 and T-Slick, whatever the hell his name is. Go lock their ass up.
But here's what I am going to say. Without me saying any of the names that were actually there, we all seen the video. We all seen who picked them up, right?
Yeah, everybody knows.
So you got to ask
There's no reason to not say the names. We know.
So if they said that one of the two people
that
went to that hospital is connected to the unaliving of Monty and Little Rob,
they already locked
what
them
does
up,
that tell you? That tell us that one of those two people are being investigated, and it's only a matter of time before the police actually pick them up.
Yep.
Now, if y'all remember, the unaliving of Monty and Little Rob happened right when they came out of school, and it was in broad daylight with surveillance cameras everywhere. The cameras will capture two cars pulling up.
And this shit need to stop too. G Herbo, you don't need to be hanging out with these stupid ass little boys that's killing people and laughing at them. You need to tell them like, this shit's stupid. I'm not hanging out with these goofy ass little boys. Y'all killing people and bragging about it and think it's cool. This shit's stupid. Cause I can't kick it around you and not tell you that it's stupid. So then I'm just gonna not kick it around you.
And they're saying that it's 4 suspects that got out and was shooting in these guys' direction, striking both of them and unaliving them on the scene. So now let's do the math. They said Bloodhound T Slick, he was already picked up for the unaliving of Monty and Little Rob. So that leaves 3 more people. Bloodhound Little Jeff, he's unalived. So that's 2 people down with 2 more to go. What they're saying is one of those 2 people were at that hospital, which means that one of them people that's still free right now, they wouldn't be free for long. Now, we don't know if it's the light-skinned one like they said, or if it's the dark-skinned one. And if you're paying attention to what's going on, you know who is who. Right. There's no need to say names.
Yes, it is. Say the names. Bloodhound, Q50, and T-Slick.
The reason I mentioned earlier in this video that guys boast about catching bodies.
It's not like they are killing people and then getting on Instagram and saying they did it. So we ain't snitching on no damn body. Y'all is snitching on your fucking self. I'm just reacting to you snitching on yourself. But they call me the fucking police. Do your homework on watching the police.
And think they got away with it and we believe it is because prior to Jeff's unaliving, he was openly speaking on those 2 bodies. But what he didn't know was it came out after his unaliving that police were already looking to arrest him for the shooting that took place. So he may have passed away thinking that he got away with his involvement in the shooting, but reality is that they were already onto him. Now they already had
get away with it. Who cares? He passed away. He's not going to be here to live in the free world after getting away with it. He's not here anymore. And honestly, him passing away was just more proof that he was really doing what he was saying he was doing, because he died in the commencements of a fucking murder attempt. Like
T-Slick in custody for the shooting, so it's about 2 more people that will be picked up. Now, how do they manage to identify the people that's involved? Who knows? But I'm sure this video that's rumored to be taken by Little Jeff right after the shooting, as he's in the car showing people faces off, didn't help neither.
Well, these little boys are stupid. You know this should never take too much time. Basically, I guess is what he's saying. That look like T-Slick in the back. Let's see who this is right here. Is that Q50? I can't tell. Folks in the back don't even got his damn mask up. You can tell who that is. That look like the T-Slick nigga right there. Let me show y'all something real quick. We're going to get right back to the video, I promise. Let me show y'all something. I'm going to go on my iPhone settings, right? I'm going to scroll down to Face ID, okay? And then I'm going to turn on right here. Y'all see what that say right there? What does that say right there? Y'all can't really read it. It says, there you go, Face ID with mask. So if my iPhone could tell who I am with a mask on, why do you think that the police can't? Then you have your phone in your hand and you pulled your phone out because you that thirsty to be looked at as a gangster. You that thirsty that you really just went and caught 2 more bodies after Lord knows how many other bodies you done caught and snitched on yourself about. You just went and caught 2 more and pulled your phone right out on the getaway drive. You ain't even make it home yet. You on a getaway drive, bro. You pulled your phone right out. You know, the phone that got like location services on it and shit. You pulled your phone right out and snitched on yourself. And then we the YouTubers, we the police for... See, because if you never pull your phone out, I have nothing to react to. Not about you. But you pulled your phone out. And then not only did you pull your phone out, you posted it. And then you admitted to it after you posted it. Then you rapped about it umpteenth times. Then you posted it again and again and again and again. All this shit. All that, look, all that slime slack shit. Then you pulled your mask down to let everybody know that this is really you. Then you put black and white like that was going to do something. You know the feds have access to Instagram, right? You know that they can go on Instagram's database and reverse whatever effects you think you put on and see the color of your jacket and match the color of your jacket with the color of the jacket on the video. You know they can do that, right? Like, how slow do y'all gotta be, bro? This is embarrassing to be this slow. Like, fuck y'all, like, y'all ain't even smarter than
now,
the 5th
either
grade.
that or it's a possibility that it's all due to good police work, or some may just say that maybe T-Slick probably offered information. I'm not here to say it, but who knows?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Moral of the story is, clearly police are looking for more suspects in the unaliving of these 2 teens, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
And I hope...
FBI, open up!
I hope Q50 hear that this noise right here.
FBI, open up!
Right when he in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I hope he hear all that shit. I hope he hear it all. And I'm gonna be on here, as soon as he get arrested, I'm gonna be on here clapping, happy as hell, folks. I might get a Chicago police a donation. Do your homework on donations. I might get them a donation. I might call their phone and good job, officers. Fuck them. Get that nigga ass out of here. T-Slick, yeah, he probably snitching. Because if you think somebody gonna go catch a body and then go to jail and not say nothing about nobody and just do all his time, you crazy as hell, boy. Q50 probably gonna be in that snitching too. I see Q50 doing interviews talking about some, oh, I'm just rapping. It's not true. Bro, you're on video. Do your homework.